Today, we are going to start a discussion with one extremely talented, charming, endearing, and a very inspiring personality. She is none other than our very own, well renowned gynecologist, Dr. Pooja Tandon. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to speak on International Women's Day on a very important topic, that is PCOS.
Let me tell you that 1 out of 10 women is suffering from PCOS, thereby affecting millions of women all across the globe. So before I finally start off with this session, I would like to thank Movie Era, our YouTube channel, and Dr. Pooja Tandon for having me here and giving me this very sterling and cromulent opportunity. So ma'am, are we good to go?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. So my first question to you is, what do we infer by the term PCOS?
Polycystic ovarian syndrome is a complex disorder with reproductive, metabolic, and psychological features. Generally, we say that a person is suffering from polycystic ovarian syndrome when she presents with irregular periods along with some features of hyperandrogenism. What do we mean by hyperandrogenism is that there is some excess of male hormones in the female body. Whenever there is a hormonal disturbance, then the female starts getting features which are suggestive of polycystic ovarian syndrome.
So ma'am, there is this term called having a cause and effect relationship, like everything has a cause behind its occurrence. So what according to you is the cause or are the probable causes of PCOS?
So many things can lead on to PCOS, and most important these days what we have identified is that there is lack of exercise, obesity, weight gain, and moving towards more of junk food.
Right.
So when we are not able to burn our calories, then the excess of those calories lead on to metabolic disturbances which can lead to polycystic ovarian disease or syndrome.
Right, ma'am. So for a woman, how does she identify that she is suffering from PCOS? What could be the signs and symptoms?
Yeah, it is so very easy and important to find out what are the signs and symptoms.
Right.
So whenever we have a female who has irregular periods or delayed periods, when the cycle of the woman changes, when it is more than 35 days, 3 years post menarche, or less than 3 years post menarche, if it is more than 45 days, then we call it as delayed cycles.
Right.
So it is very common to have irregular delayed cycles in PCOS. Along with that, some women will have increased facial hair or hirsutism. So not only facial hair, there will be many areas on the body where there will be thick hard hair growth, which generally females are concerned about the facial hair because that is something which is very obvious. And then we can have more of acne. So these things can help us identify women who have PCOS. So whenever a female has irregular cycles along with lot of acne or loss of hair, and along with that if there is increased facial hair, then a woman should start consulting a gynecologist.
Right, ma'am. So ladies and gentlemen, this session is turning out to be really very wonderful. So I request you all to subscribe to our YouTube channel Movie Era if you've liked the video. So harking on to the next question, ma'am, what could be the probable complications of PCOS?
There are a number of complications that can happen. This is very common these days in adolescent period. So this adolescent female, when they get married, then they find it difficult to conceive.
Right.
With PCOS. So there is anovulation, the cycles are not ovulatory. So when there are no eggs, then how come a patient would conceive? So it is very important that a female should be regularly exercising so that she is regularly ovulating. Along with that, there can be obesity, there can be sleep apnea, then there can be in long term, there can be increased risk of cardiovascular diseases as well as endometrial carcinoma.
Right.
So there are a number of problems that can happen in a long-term patient where she has not got treated for PCOS.
Right. Ma'am, there are times when it becomes very difficult to diagnose PCOS. So could you please throw some light on it, that how far is it true? Is it really very difficult or is it not at all possible to diagnose it?
No, it is very easy to diagnose PCOS. Only thing is that we should not jump to conclusions that
Right.
somebody has irregular periods so she is having PCOD. No, it is not like that. We have certain criterias, we have certain guidelines which
Right.
tell us that if there are two of the three things present. The first is menstrual irregularity, oligo or amenorrhea. The second is any biochemical or clinical features of hyperandrogenism, or if there are ultrasonic features, ultrasound features
Right.
suggestive of polycystic ovarian syndrome, then we say that the patient is having PCOS.
So coming towards the last question of the day, ma'am, how can we reduce the risk of PCOS? What are the probable or the possible treatment options for it?
So the most important thing to remember is that we need to do some lifestyle modification.
Right, right.
We have to do lots and lots of exercise, and we have to have a balanced diet. We cannot afford to have junk food. In
Right,
those
right.
people who are especially prone to have PCOS, they have to have a very disciplined life where they have to have a good diet and a balance of exercise and work. Also, we have to reduce some stress in our life. We have to know how to cope up with the stress in our life to manage PCOS. There are medical treatments available for those who have problems like infertility, and even for those adolescent females who do not regularly menstruate, we can give them oral contraceptive pills
Right,
in low
right.
doses. And for those who are infertile, we have various kind of drugs so that we can make them ovulate and they can conceive. So it is not that we don't have treatment available, but it is difficult to stick on the treatment because it is a long kind of a disease. So you cannot keep on depending upon medication for treatment of PCOS. You have to modify your lifestyle, you have to increase exercise, and you have to take a balanced diet to do away with PCOS.
Thank you, ma'am. It was indeed wonderful to have you here with us. Thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much
Same
for,
here.
for sparing your precious time and sharing your knowledge and wisdom with all the women out there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. So thank you so very much for watching our video. If you've liked this video, I request you to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel Movie Era. This is Gurpreet Kaur officially signing off. Good evening.